Hi everyone. Today I want to showcase a little bit of my Resonator Rack. I made a vibe selector knob which you can choose from like dark, bright, dreamy, sad, airy, intense. Space knob which turns every knob into a pad. The color knob makes the sound brighter or darker. And lastly, the root node which you can just choose the key of your bass and you're good to go. Okay, so now I'm just gonna freestyle this up and see if I can do something that doesn't sound like Alright, so now I'm just gonna cut here and duplicate. Maybe I find something interesting here. This sounds pretty cool. Okay, I think I'm getting somewhere. Let's chop here. I like where I'm going with this. It sounds okay. Sounds decent. I guess I found a cool loop, so I'm just gonna loop it. Now let's add a drum loop underneath. Just gonna play with the vibe selector. Maybe play with the color knob. I think in the middle it sounds pretty tight. This is the raw sound. Okay, so now I'm just gonna add a vocal, which I didn't pause the video and found. That sounds pretty cool with this. So I guess I need to duplicate this and make it longer. And I'm just gonna play with the knobs. Sometimes it'll sound good, sometimes it'll sound not so good. So I'm gonna grab this piece and I'm gonna try to make like some kind of a weird texture thing. I'm gonna go with texture in the warp mode. Just gonna make this longer. Yeah, it sounds pretty cool. Now I'm just gonna play with the grain size and maybe I'm gonna automate the transposition so that it goes up. Let's see what it sounds like. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I like the way it's going up. I'm just gonna automate the color. Cool, and space. Do it going down. Anyways, you get the idea. Now I'm gonna try something new. I'm gonna duplicate my drum loop. I'm gonna divide its speed by 2. I'll bring the Resonator Rack from above. Just play with the knobs, change everything, change the vibe, change the root node. You can make literally a bunch of new ideas just by moving the knobs. Anyways, if we put the visuals on, we can see which parts of the sound we actually used. Let's see what happens if I grab a little chop and then I reverse it. So now I want to show you a new rack that I'm working on. It's called Density Engine. This rack will thicken up everything. I opened the limiter so that you can actually see what's going on. With the analog curve, you can soft clip the signal. Here you have some reflections, body, air. Here you have the space knob, which will add a lot of width to your signal. This is without it. This is with it. You can see the limiter working hard when it's off. The only takeaway is that you gotta be gentle. Here I made a pump knob, which is basically a sidechain, but it has no latency. So now the thing that I did here is I automated the pump knob so that it's off at the break and it turns on at the drop. I will be making a full video about the density knob soon, but this is just a little tease. You can already get it in my Gumroad. I'm gonna link everything down below.